Halloween 1978, the greatest slasher movie of all time. On a cold Halloween night in 1963, little Oscar Mayer, what the fuck? Little Michael Myers brutally murders his sister after some tonsil hockey with her boyfriend. He goes up the stairs in a really, really amazing and awesome POV shot. Little Michael Myers walking up the stairs and going in the room, and the sister's like, Michael, stop, what are you doing? And just bam, 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 bam. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm air dicking there. But still, he just slashes the fuck out of her. And it's a really great opening. I mean, Carpenter does something so amazing with that first scene. A lot of times in horror movies, I feel like, you might get a scene like that in the beginning, and then it's, the little brother's like, boo, and it's, aw, you, and it's, peaceful. And then, we get into the dark, twisted shit later on. Nope. Carpenter just does it right away, shows us who our enemy is. It's a little fucking kid. He's a little batshit crazy motherfucker. And he just starts going ham on his sister. After years in an institution, Michael Myers comes home to his hometown, Haddonfield, Illinois. My home state, Illinois. I feel some great resemblance and some strong connections to the neighborhood setting that Carpenter puts us in. It reminds me of my childhood, the suburban outlook, and the school setting, the way Halloween is in the Midwest. The leaves start to fall and everything starts to become cold. You're so... If you've never lived in the Midwest, it's hard to explain how the fall season really is out here. It's special to my heart. I know it's special to a lot of other people that are around here. I know on the East Coast, it probably is amazing as well. I've never been out there, but the Midwest really, truly is amazing for Halloween time. You'd feel some safety maybe in a suburban setting with all the houses around and the people to help, but that isn't the case. Nobody really is there to help, even though Dr. Loomis and the sheriff are trying to go around and catch Michael Myers. Let's get into the great things about this movie. Well, obviously the score. The score is synonymous with not just the movie, but with Halloween, the holiday. Carpenter and his team did a really fantastic job on making this thing, and it is a staple, and it is culturally relevant to our society and to the acting. I mean, not all the characters are great.
I have to get my hair done at 5, and the dance is at 8. I'll be totally wiped out.
I don't think I have enough to do tomorrow.
Totally.
Some of Laurie's friends, hit or miss, but Laurie herself, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, obviously the greatest scream queen ever. She's just fucking fantastic. She is naive, innocent. You don't think that she could really ever win a fight, but the character arc that Carpenter takes us on leads us to the moment where she does eventually need to fuck up Michael Myers because he's a fucking bad person. Next, Dr. Loomis. Dr. Loomis, wow. Played by the great late Donald Pleasence. Dr. Loomis is my personal favorite character in all of these movies. He is amazing. His acting is so serious. He is so committed to the role that you might even think Michael Myers is patrolling your streets right now. And Dr. Loomis himself is trying to catch him. It's really great, guys. I really do love what Donald Pleasence has brought to all these movies, but especially this first one. The only thing that I could really say I hate, and it's not even about this movie, it's just about the Halloween franchise in general, is that there really didn't need to be any more movies. This could have been a one and done. I understand that the second movie does follow up immediately after the first one, and then it takes us to the hospital setting, and it's really a continuation, but honestly, we didn't need it. This movie could have ended with Michael Myers falling onto the grass and Dr. Loomis and Laurie are talking for a moment, and when they look back down, he's gone. And that's it. We don't need answers. We don't need a definitive conclusion. It really could have just been that. And I think Carpenter maybe might have wanted that. But the thing is, when money starts rolling in and those big paychecks start coming to not just him but to everyone else, it is very understandable that you would make a bunch of these movies. And I love that they made a bunch of these movies. I love the Halloween franchise. Not all of them are great, especially the new ones. Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends. I'm looking at you two right now. Fuck you guys. But the other movies, Halloween 3 takes a totally different outlook without even having Michael Myers in the fucking movie, Season of the Witch, let alone Laurie Strode. None of the characters, honestly. Halloween 1978 is arguably my favorite horror movie ever. I'm debating if it's either The Thing or this, and you can tell I really do enjoy Carpenter's work. With They Live from New York, just to name a couple. Carpenter does a great job of making Michael Myers more than just a killer. He's more than just a man. And Dr. Loomis lets us know this a bunch of times throughout the film. Michael Myers is really the personification of evil. He is really just a fucked up individual that can't be killed by simple measures. And Michael Myers eats fucking dogs. Most movie characters, if they ate dogs, we would hate them. We would say, oh my God, their actions are, the actions are deplorable. They are just terrible human beings or entities, or whatever you may like. But now Michael Myers, we love Michael Myers because he's just so cool. And that mask, the William Shatner mask, and we all know the story, how they had to spray paint it or they had to redesign it to kind of change the way that it looked. But it's really just a Star Trek mask, which is even better. And the fact that the budget was so low and the studio kind of just said, hey, Deborah Hill, hey, John Carpenter, make a movie, and they did this. It is really special, guys. And I really, really, really love Halloween 1978. This movie fucks.